I just spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out why my Switch wasn't capturing. It's not in the dock. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, so I was like, well, I'm still troubleshooting, but I'll start the stream. And then I was like, it's really weird. I'm firing up my controller and it's doing the little buzz and it's connecting, but the switch isn't turning on. And I'm not getting anything on capture and it's not turning on with the TV, so there must be like a connection issue, and I'm like trying to figure out if something's wrong with my capture card and if any of the cables are wonky. And then all of a sudden I realized that my Switch wasn't in the dock. And I was like, okay. That's kind of how my day is going. So I don't know why I'm at like an angle, but I can't fix it. I'm like, I have the gamer hunch and I can't get out of the gamer hunch. No matter what I do, I'm not even gamer hunching. Like, I'm sitting up as straight as I possibly can right now. And I just, like, my body refuses. It refuses to not be in the gamer hunch. I guess we can do it like, oh no, now I'm looking over here. If I do this. No, now I'm at an angle again. Why? Why am I so angular? Oh, that's worse. That's like kind of okay. I still have the weirdest little gamer hunch though. I am recalibrated. I've recalibrated a couple times. Yeah, I got the bobble lead. No worries, Quasimodo. Gamer posture. Why am I? Well, now I'm like standing at a strange angle. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. I was fine. Hold on, maybe Bubsy? Bubsy? Hold on. Bubsy, I don't need this right now. Give me a sec. Let me like recalibrate it. I always have the gamer lean. That's just my face. Like people who have RBF. I'm just permanently gamer leaning. Yeah, no, I mean, I got really cooked today in a lot of other ways, so this is just another cherry on top of my cascading tower of garbage. I had a hard drive failure today at work. It was a hard drive where luckily all of the most crucial stuff that would cost a lot of money to replace was backed up, thank God. But the stuff that was mostly the result of my hard blood, sweat, and tears and my time may not be recoverable. And so have a deadline for some of it, like tomorrow and the next day. And so trying to figure out if I'm gonna attempt to do all of that work in the span of one day, which would be nearly impossible. But there we go. Now I'm normal. But ultimately something that sounds like something my boss would do. Or if I can somehow plead mercy, I don't know. There's gotta be ways to recover hard drives too. And so I was trying to, I talked to like our IT people and I was like, there has to be a way to recover at least some of this stuff. And they were like, yeah, I'll look into it. And then they just ghosted me. And I was like, cool. Cool. Very cool. Very nice. So, I don't know. One battle after another. I will have to, it's tomorrow Maple's problem at this point. I'm playing BUBSY. But it did cook me entirely. I did, on account of us playing BUBSY, a new Gears of War trailer came out that I'm pretty hyped about. I'm spiritually in sync with BUBSY today. A new trailer dropped.
Rated M.
Rated M! Yeah, I'm rocking out with my bub out. Let me... BUBSY, silence for 1 second. BUBSY. BUBSY, silence. We gotta watch this. Real quick, and then we can go back to BUBSY. This is thematic. Whenever we play BUBSY, we have to get super distracted by Gears of War. It's the law. Here we go. Your voice brings me so much joy. Thank you. Here we go. Rated M. Yeah, Gears and BUBSY are spiritually interlinked. Gil, my beloved.
We're not out of it yet. Incoming. I lost visual. Anyone see it? Negative. I lost it.
Dude, bro got yanked. Hell yeah. Sorry, that was a new trailer that dropped. Hell yeah. That's the longest a KR has ever survived. Alright, back to BUBSY. Is Gil wife material? I feel like Gil would snap me in half. Alright, there we go. Ugh. Alright, now we're ready to bub for real. So wife. I had a moment today where I was like, I don't know, sometimes past Maple comes back to haunt me. A crafty climb. You ready to be on this stage for like 45 minutes? Sometimes I don't know what's going on with past Maple. And I was looking at some work pictures today. We were just reminiscing a little and looking over some photos of work events that we've had over the past few years. Bartholomew seems like a total Terry! What? Think of our age ratings! Huh? Uncle, are you doing that annoying fourth wall thing again? Oh my god. But we were looking at these photos and I was like, what year was this? Like, this person hasn't been here for a while, and this person hasn't been here for a while, and this person quit. This person looks completely different. Like, what year is this? And one of my coworkers was like, oh, this was only like 2 years ago. And I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of remember. And I was like, oh, wait, look, we're in this photo. And you can see us in the back. We were at a it was like a restaurant that's nearby our office, and I think we went there as a work event for everybody to get drinks and food and chat and whatever. So you can kind of see us tucked back in like a booth in the very back corner of the photo. And I was like, oh yeah, look, there we are. Okay, yeah, maybe it was more recent. And he went, no, I remember it because we were talking about wiki feed. And I was like, wait, what? Like, wait, what did Past Maple do? oh, what? Well, my favorite wiki feet tidbit, my favorite wiki feet factoid is that the feet bros on there are so devoted that there was, I think it was a politician got some deep fake like nudes of her released, and the feet bros on WikiFeet did like a scientific comparison of the deep fake's feet with her real feet that they'd cataloged, and they were like, nah, this isn't real. You can tell from the feet. And I was like, that's so funny. And I hope that I have that level of devotion to my craft about anything someday. And so I think we were probably talking, I can't imagine what else I would have been talking about. But I was just like, when he said it, I was like, I was talking about what now? That could be any year. Yeah, no, you have to, what the heck is WikiFeet? It's literally a Wikipedia of people's feet. And, like, people rate them, and like I said, there's some people on there who are very devoted to the craft. And there's just, like, something about that level of devotion to the craft that I just really, I don't know, I just really respect it. Let me see if Inugami Korone has a WikiFeet. No, they don't accept fake characters unless... Yeah. Who's a really popular... Oh, what if it's gonna be anyone, Leon Kennedy would be on here. Okay, it's no fictional characters, it looks like. I was like, God, but there are like YouTubers and stuff. Corone's real, so they're wrong. That's true. Sorry, that's my bad. No, there's like YouTubers who will be like, I got my WikiFeet score above yours or whatever to like compare. It's just funny. Yeah, only fictional characters who have revealed themselves. Feet for fictional and virtual characters won't be consistent. It'd poison the well. Okay, I respect that. I respect the science of it. But yeah, I must have been like explaining, because I kind of vaguely remember the conversation, and he did not know what it was. He was like, oh yeah, I've heard of that site. And then I was like, did you hear about them proving the deep fake nude incorrect based on the feet? And we were talking about that. Like he knew ball, but but I was still just like, it gave me pause. I was like, oh no, hold on, what? It's only inconsistent because they don't consult WikiFeet. This guy feets. You've gotta be kidding me. She's so tired of me talking to her. First, it's a planet made of wool. Now it's made of paper. This place looks great, doesn't it? Huh? Oh yes, what a grand adventure this is, BUBSY. Bubsy. I thought she was calling me Beelzebub. Wait, that would be really funny. You have a mod for this game to make Bubsy have no clothes on? No, this is an outfit you can buy in the game. This is an actual costume I spent real in-game currency on. I will probably go back to Bubsy 3D shortly because I love that skin as well, and I love the way that his head flops around. If I told my parents about WikiFeet, my dad would say it's official I've lived too long. I like to imagine you're so extroverted that you in the restaurant walked up to him, slammed your hands on the table, and yelled, "Feet!" You heard of him? That's the thing, is I am extremely introverted, but like some of my coworkers know ball, and like they're kind of weirdos too, and so I'll occasionally just I'll just be like, you see that thing online that only online people will have heard of, and they'll assume the lore receiving position and be like, I saw some of it. What are your sources saying? And then they do the same for me. They're like, that's how I found out about the Lego situation. They'll come up and be like, Maple, did you hear? Big news. There you are. Here I am. I believe you can use this giant tape measure to cross some of these gaps. How convenient! Convenient? Convenient? Babots are literal cyborgs capable of advanced spaceflight, and instead of building a bridge or even a teleporter, they build a giant replica of an archaic tape measure instead. This is completely illogical. Yeah, man has fallen into the Lagosity River. Oh, Oh, Bubsy! Okay, can I re-pull it? Okay, I can. I got... Is it moving? Okay, even though it looks like it's moving, it's not moving. That got me... That mind freaked me. Mind freak? That Chris Angel'd me. I should probably be rolling. For speed purposes. Oh, Bubsy. I love the mega mind way you say that. Yeah, because my mind is so big. Uh-oh. Bubsy? Oh! That was close. That was so dangerous. This is gonna get hard, isn't it? I hope not. It's Bubsy. Whoop. I guess the question is, do I shoot through the paper? There is like that landing over there. That, like, Mario Galaxy-esque world up there. Let's see what happens here. Whoa. I forgot. Oh! I do have the just stick to walls ability. Okay. Hold on. There's an even worse version of this outfit, which is this.
Honey, I just found out I'm claustrophobic.
I wonder if I could get in just directly in there. I can! Okay. I don't know if that's what I was supposed to do. Or am I gonna get my anime Bubsy body pillow? There we go. Yeah, the voice actor of Bubsy is, he's done a lot of things. Wasn't he like Rivali in Zelda Breath of the Wild? He's done a lot of stuff. He is quite prolific. Is this a canon as well? Where does this bring me? What the? Where on earth does this bring me? Oh, nice!
I wonder, how many silver yarn balls do I need to own before I look attractive to other people?
I got everything here. I need to remember I have the sniffer as well. That. Can I jump into this? I'm scared. I'm gonna take the long way back. This is live footage of Bubsy himself traveling the stars. Sorry, that's true. I'm breaking with kayfabe right now. Oh, that was the other thing I wanted to... Since we all like to make fun of Horace. Horace shared some... shared a hilarious life anecdote in a group text today that I've been thinking about ever since he said it. So I don't know if he's talked about in the Discord or anything, but Horace has been trying to finally get on ADHD medication. Which, good for him, because if you've ever met Horace one time, he is the god of you say, hey man, can you hold this for a second? And he says sure, and then you tie your shoe and then you stand up and you're like, where's that thing that I asked you to hold? And it's somehow in a refrigerator three zip codes away. And so, yeah, so basically, everyone's reaction to him being like, I'm gonna talk to my doctor about ADHD medication, as we were all like, hell yeah, brother, go in, king. So they tried him on some meds, and he was like, I hate these, I don't like them, it doesn't feel good. And a bunch of us were like, it's okay, man, it's not, you know, you don't have to keep taking medicine that makes you feel like crap. Talk to your doctor. They'll know what to do. They'll have recommendations. You can try other stuff. Like, it's all good, man. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna talk to my doctor. And so he made an appointment, and he went to his appointment today, and he was in the room waiting, and his doctor was standing outside of the room talking to the nurse about him. He could hear all of this and was texting us about it. So... So, from Horace's doctor and nurse who did not know he was listening. He's always so nice. He thanked me for always being so friendly and helpful when he comes in for an appointment. You can tell he definitely needs the meds, though. Just absolutely roasted by your medical professionals. we were all like, bro, damn. Get cooked. You think they'd soundproof those doors? Yeah, it was... Oh, we did it, Bubsy! Oh, I almost went off the other side. He left that compliment sandwich open. Medicated Horse will know where his Final Fantasy 11 house is. I don't believe that for 1 second. I was just completely annihilated by. He's such a nice guy. He's so great. Here's all these great things about him. You can tell he needs these meds, though. I probably should have run through that. I'm gonna die now. Maybe I can jump over him, too. Yeah, I can jump over him. I don't know why I'm waiting. Being too cautious. Bubsy is a man of action. Hello? Am I a gamer, though? Horace has been getting better at Final Fantasy XI. I've been seeing him grow so much. Yeah. Horace's biggest Final Fantasy XI sin is he doesn't read. And I've told him as much. He just, it's a very vibes-based economy for him. And so in a game that, you know, relies a lot on you following directions and reading, he'll see a bunch of words and he'll go, I'm happy for you or sorry that happened. I ain't reading all that. And then he's like, what am I supposed to do again? And I'm like, brother, read. That was a damn hot time to hop in. The doctor responded, yeah! Oh my god. Oh man, my house fell apart again. Yeesh, how'd that happen? A gust of wind. Heh, a certain folktale comes to mind. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll finish that sentence and I will shove you off this cliff. Meanwhile, I'm out here learning how to play Puppet Master and having a blast customizing my automaton. Puppet Master is one of the most reading heavy jobs. I feel like that would be a danger. I feel like it's not all games that you don't read in. Like, there are a lot of games that you read a lot in, Horace. I don't know why you're so opposed to it with Final Fantasy XI in particular. There's been like adventure games and stuff that you've been like, oh my god, this is so good, you need to play this. We got two, we got some over there, and we got some over. We gotta get on these houses. I gotta huff and I gotta puff and I gotta blow these houses down. Yeah, I thought about that for the rest of the day, just getting cooked by your medical professionals. He needs this medicine. There we go. There you go. People are always messaging me while I'm trying to play Final Fantasy XI. People are trying to talk to you and you're trying to play your massively multiplayer online RPG. I can't even, like, I was trying to make a joke there, but that's how I am, so I can't even make a joke because it's just hypocritical of me. I can only focus on one thing at a time. I'm too popular with women online. Oh, brother. If that isn't an affliction, I know I understand and experience myself. So relatable. Oh, sorry, I was taking a nice big drink of my seltzer. Gotta go sleep for work. Thanks for coming! Final Fantasy VII has the world's best active time reading battle system. Yeah. Clutch. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever recover from that, but usually my doctors react to me with a little bit more like, are you okay? Like, they take my vitals and they're like, are things okay? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. But it's because, it's really funny because my blood pressure is all over the place because I get so stressed about going to the doctor. And so when they first take my blood pressure, it's like, super high and they're like, oh my god, are you dying? And then I'm like, no, I promise you, it's because I'm here. I'm just scared. And then at the end, sometimes they'll take my blood pressure again and be like, all right, you're about to leave. We're gonna take your blood pressure one more time, and it's completely normal. And they get all freaked out. They're like, are things okay? Down to 2 pots of coffee per morning. That was, they already gave me that warning years ago, and I actually reduced my coffee intake by a ton. I used to have certifiably unhealthy coffee intake. I have like I have kind of a weird, yeah, like I guess coffee / heart health journey. I always forget, so as everyone knows now, I live in America. And yeah, back when I worked in games, I was working like 13+ hour days usually. And so I was drinking like 8 cups of coffee because I would basically work 13-hour days and then I would go home and I would shower really fast and then get into bed, pass out, wake up, do it all again, and I was always super duper tired. Oop, why? I hit the gritty or whatever that was. Maple doing as the cool kids do, getting a caffeine addiction in her early 20s. Yep. And so I basically was always drinking coffee to try and stay awake and power through the day and keep powering through all those hours I had to do. But it was way too much coffee. 8 cups is not cool. 8 cups is not good. And so but I kept doing it because I was like, well, I'm used to it now.
T-pose, baby.
I need it. I have indeed become addicted to it, and I need it to function, otherwise I have a headache. We need to get some speed for this, I think. So. Woo! At that time, how much water were you drinking? Probably not enough. I was pretty good about drinking water. I would basically always have a cup of coffee and a cup of water on my desk, and I would be alternating them. But what happened is I had some friends over to watch a TV show one night that we were watching, and this was after, so I left games, wasn't doing the same that schedule anymore, but I was still drinking way too much coffee. Just because I was used to it. How are you not peeing all day? I mean, I definitely was. But are you still drinking just black coffee? Yeah, I always take it black. I mean, I treat myself to a latte here and there. Especially in the autumn, I get a lot of like pumpkin spice lattes, and and when I try out a new cafe, I always try their special or their seasonal or whatever they might have. So I try that stuff, but then most of the time when I'm just drinking coffee at home, I'm pretty much always drinking it black. But where is this going? I want to know where it's going before I commit. Okay, so it's going up and around. Gotcha. And this is supposed to be— whoa! Okay. Don't touch the paper water. We've learned. So, yeah, I had some friends over. And we were actually watching The Following with Kevin Bacon. And all of a sudden I was waking up. And I was still, like, sitting up. Ooh. I was still sitting up, Make it. How do I... What's up? Flutter? Ooh! Ooh! Ah, damn it. Okay. Whoops!
Drowning in responsibility. Water.
I like this world have lo-fi music. Yeah, yeah! I do like the music a lot. Oh, I missed these! Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad I died. Honestly, in hindsight, Oinker P. Ham wasn't the worst. Sure, he locked us up in a zoo once, but at least it had some proper housing, unlike our new Babot overlords. Cute cardboard house is not doing it for you? No, it is not doing it for me. But yeah, all of a sudden I was waking up, just sitting up, and everyone was around me and they were like, Maple, are you okay? And I was like, whoa, why? Did something happen? And apparently I just like passed out while I was sitting up and I was kind of like shaking weirdly. So they didn't know if I was having like a seizure or something. But I felt really funny after that, and so I went to the doctor. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the right... Yeah, maybe like that. So I went to the doctor, and they ran some tests. Oh, yeah. And, they were pretty much like, it's almost certainly that you have this condition, because they looked at like my medical history and my current symptoms and like other things that have been in my chart. They're like, it's almost certainly that you have this thing. It's 3 letters. I always forget what the 3 letters are, but it's a condition. It's 3 letters. That just basically means sometimes you just get really lightheaded and you faint. And it's especially bad when you're dehydrated or your blood pressure is high, whether it's from stress or not sleeping or eating poorly. But my doctor, it wasn't POTS. It's caused by your heart kind of like doing an arrhythmia. I need to look it up. But so I was like, that's cool. I feel like I should get an official diagnosis for that. Wait, did they... Oh, it stays when you complete the race. Oh, cool. I was like, I feel like maybe I should get a, like, diagnosis for that. And so that I can get it treated. And my doctor was actually pretty cool because I had a lot of medical bills related to other similar episodes before that. And he was like, I'm gonna be so real with you. Getting it officially diagnosed is gonna be crazy expensive. It's gonna take months. And there's no real good medication to manage it. So he was like, pretty much the way, if we officially diagnose you with this, the way that we will tell you to manage it is sleep well, eat well. If you feel an episode coming on, sit down. If you're in a place that's hot, try to get under some shade, get some water, sit down, lay down preferably, try to not get stuck in a sitting position, because what messed me up that time was I got stuck in a sitting position, so like some of the blood left my brain because I was like what's the word? I was like I was stuck sitting up, so I couldn't flop over to let the blood rush back to my brain. So he was like, those, if we officially diagnose you, that's how we're going to tell you to manage it. And he was like, those are just good things to do anyway. And he was like, given that there's no real medical management you can do of it besides those things, I think you should just do those things, not spend thousands of dollars getting it diagnosed. And then not be able to really do anything about it. He was like, I'm pretty confident you have it. I can't officially say that you have it. But... Oh my god! But, I mean... For anybody who has ever struggled with the American medical system, yeah, you know that dude was kind of being a G. He was like, I'm not going to just take your money for something where I'm not going to be able to really help you do anything about it, so. And I was like, thanks, King. Noted. He was like, I'm going to tell you, he was like, how much coffee are you drinking? And I told him, and he was like, bro. And he was like, 2 cups a day. He was like, I'll let you do 3 if you agree to stay really hydrated. And I was like, okay, done. Done and done. So I went down to 2 for a very long time. And I stuck at 2 because I wanted to kind of feel the vibes. And I was at 2 for a very long time. I recently, maybe a year or 2 ago, I went back up to 3. But I do try to stay really hydrated, and I drink like electrolyte stuff too to help. And I've been fine. So, but it did actually help me because I had like fainting issues, and I still have them sometimes. Like, so I've had a couple on stream where I've been like, sorry guys, I'm feeling a little faint. I'm gonna try to go lay down. How am I missing like 40 vocal? Redeems hydrate. Where are they?
Right over there.
I see something moving in the distance that I'm guessing are them. Oh, I'll be back. But yeah, I mean, I've pretty much been following his advice, and I've started avoiding certain foods that I think were setting me off, like blood pressure wise. And it's just, who is this imposter that isn't Maple?
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
I didn't get the blueprint. I mean, I'm gonna go back to the stage. It's so funny. I'm gonna go back to the stage. I just didn't think I could get back.
Hey, BUBSY.
Alrighty, where to next?
Yeah, ramen, I think, was actually not doing me any favors because there's so much salt in it. So I did cut back on ramen and ramen adjacent type snacks, and that helped. I want the blueprint!
That way.
I'll still have ramen sometimes, but I always chug a ton of water when I have it. Ramen and ramen accessories. So it's all ahead. I didn't miss anything here. Where was the blueprint? I didn't even see hide nor hair of a blueprint, I feel like. Oh, there's some freaking balls right here. Am I crazy? Oh, I have to do these again. I have to do these again. It doesn't count my previous victories. But yeah, that's so I love coffee. I did drink way too much coffee, but for that health reason I cut way back. And even sometimes it's funny, even sometimes I'll kind of feel like, oh, I can take a 4th cup. I'm really tired today. And then on that 4th cup, I'm like, I might actually be dying. It might actually be over. Didn't land on this thing. I don't know if there's anything. Is that something? I think that's the island I wind up on eventually anyway. But is there anything here? There's that guy. I went up. I think that's where I went up to before.
I believe I don't want to fly.
You're drinking straight gas, but I prefer straight gas.
Whoa! Who designed this?
Okay.
Right over there.
Says they're over there. I see some on that island. Oh, there's some like off the side there too. Wait, there's like a climbing thing. Where is that? Am I crazy? Yeah, I need the gas. I require straight gas.
Whoever thought checkpoints should be litter boxes probably thinks they're really
Where? So there's these lambs up here. Where is that? How do I get over there? Looks like I go down the slide. Oh. Oh, I need to jump off the slide to get there. Okay. Okay. I'm picking up. But. Oh, there's some here too. How? Oh, there's the blueprint. Blueprint is right over there. I like lattes, but sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, I don't need that milk in my body, you know? I'm also lactose intolerant. So I'm not ever like, I need milk. I'm trying to get more milk in the system. I feel like milk would in fact only add to my problems. I didn't do this climbing challenge. Whoa. Oopsie. Oh, when he's sliding. Just falls forever. When he's sliding, I can't jumpy as easily.
Whoa!
Have you considered lactose-free milk or other nut-based milk products? So I used to drink almond milk a lot.
Whoa!
But honestly, it got like a little expensive. Bubsy!
Whoa!
Bubsy! Bubsy!
What?
Okay. So I'm so clenched. I'm so clenched right now. There we go.
Oh, thought there was gonna be a golden fleece here. Blueprint's fine too. Yes.
I like skim milk, actually. I don't know if there's anything scientific to it, but I feel better when I drink skim milk. I feel like less lactose affected when I drink skim milk as opposed to like whole milk or even 2%. Got that.
Oh, neat. I just found out I'm claustrophobic.
Bubsy, go to bed. Get that health back. I think there actually is a talent or a skill that I can get that does let me just take a nappy and heal. Can I land on that, or am I hallucinating? I think I probably can't. But how am I ever gonna know if I don't try?
I believe I don't.
Nope, there's no way.
Hey.
Oh, Bubsy! Isn't skill more processed than whole or 2%? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the processing is like on it. I just know that I have less tummy aches. Like when I go to a cafe and I'm like, I want your main blueberry latte, please. And they're like, what kind of milk do you want? If they give me whole milk, I'm gonna be in for a world of hurt for a bit. And if they give me skim, I can usually go about my day pretty normally. There you go. Okay, so I need to jump off of here at the right time. This is where I flubbed it last time. Question is where? I think I see where to do it. What's with VTubers and lactose tummy hort? We're all one woman moving fast. Forget about these guys. Okay, I think there's a pin. There it is. There's a pin here that I need to jump to. Whoa. There you go. Okay, that's where we needed to get to. Then, oh my god. Okay. This is danger. Bubsy? Bubsy? Bubsy, we don't leave jobs half done. Bubsy? Yeah, all VTubers are one woman moving incredibly quickly. Aha! I could have just gone in the front door. I didn't need to make a show of it. Alright, there it is. Okay, now I got everything. Phew! Now, I go back to the slide. Is that why it's so hard to get them all to talk to each other? Yeah. We're pretending. We're pretending that we're shy and not that it's just a logistical nightmare. Thought all VTubers were just old, retired men. Is that all VTubers or just a lot of us? Whoa! Why?
Drowning in responsibilities and...
It's probably fine. I think I... Can I just leave now? Do I have to finish the stage?
Get it? P-A-W...
You get to keep anything you've collected so far. Hell yeah!
Now,
Okay, so now, actually I can buy a new outfit. To increase your chances, you could always buy yourself some upgrades. What is she using these blueprints for?
time to buy something these kids
We got
stole.
Twirl Jump, which I still haven't made good use of yet. Crouch Jump. Gain an extra hit before resetting back to your last checkpoint. Curl up at rest spots to fully regain your health. I think that would be helpful given some of the challenges I've been
This I
facing.
like.
Then... Night Jacket.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's the daddy one.
Ooh,
Oh,
can't wait to get
reliable.
this
And then VR.
This I
VR
like.
is kind of cool.
dirty. Now
Oh, I like the
this
puppet
like.
one actually.
Ooh, who's that hot guy in the Ooh.
And then he has various
Ooh,
jackets.
looking better than buy whatever you want. This cat is
Oh my god. I was gonna say I feel like Twirl would be good for some of my distance issues. I'm Sackboy. A big adventure. Bubsy's Woolly World.
time to
I just love Bubsy 3D too much. It's too funny. The way that his head flops around is peak.
Where are we going next?
Where are we going next? Treetop Bonanza. Is this the hit Donkey Kong game? One thing that's kind of interesting is that I feel like a lot of games like this, the more 3D platformer collectathon type games, I mean, not all, obviously. There's a lot that don't do this, but there's a good amount where you have
Hey, Oblivia!
not like an increasing number of things to collect in each level as you go. Though sometimes that's the case. Sometimes it's collect more things. But sometimes it's you have to collect the same number of things across a much bigger area. And I feel like, for the most part, Bubsy's area coverage feels pretty consistent, but it doesn't feel stagnant, I guess is the word. It's they're using the space in very different ways, which is kind of interesting. They're all like, bro, get down from there.
Uncle!
Look at me, uncle. They say I have the balance of kings. What does that even mean? He's such an idiot. Careful, you're going to fall and hurt yourself. And he'll learn a valuable lesson. My father watched me hurt myself all the time, and look at how I turned out. Terry, get down from there. You'll fall and turn into a grouchy vole. Yeah, like, each level, I wouldn't say they feel bigger and bigger, but they feel like they're kind of making you move through them in different ways. So in one, it'll be more vertical, and in one it'll be more horizontal. This one is clearly... oh god. This level is clearly very timing and going fast-paced, because it wants me to do the tape stuff, and now it wants me to do this, go as fast as possible to get through this. Oh, I can climb the edge. Oh, not forever though. Oh, hello? skill of being able to hang on something forever has been so useful.
That way.
So if I... Oh, okay, so that fell now. Is that gonna come back? There it is.
T-pose, baby. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. No, 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 wait. How do I... No! How do I select where I go in the pipe? Analog. Where am I going? Where am I going? Where in God's name am I going right now? Oh, we're going back. We're going back. I need all the yarn. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now. No, Bubsy. Are these gonna do something and vanish?
Will you look at that? It's a Babot. No? We'll find it.
He's stuck in the thing! He's stuck in the tube!
Ow. Babot detected. Beep boop. Stupid robot.
It's some 3D world type shit. Where is he pointing to? Did I miss some down there? Oh, wait. There's some at a... It's like below? Where I started? Is it possible to get there? Oh, maybe I just needed to yeet myself off the side of this. The way he's screaming. Ah! Oh, he can't be pounced on. How am I supposed to deal with this guy? How am I supposed to deal with this jabroni? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, got it. Did he get... It's like kind of slowed down. So there's things over there. I'll get them in a second. I want to deal with this first. I want to deal with my collection. I don't even know if there's... unless... Oh! Oh, I can walk on the clouds there. And then... It'd be really funny if there was more at the end of the pipe all the way at the I mean, there definitely is. But when I turned around, yeah, see, it goes forever. When I turned around and realized there was a bunch of stuff I missed down here, I was like, I can't just walk away from that. It's free real estate. I don't even know what this does yet. I haven't pulled this. Oh no. Damn it. Hold on, hold on. Why can't I just re-pull it and start it over? Why do I have to wait for it to be up? Bubsy, please, I don't have all day. Bubsy, you and I are both busy women, you know? What is going on? Nah, I fucked it up. That dude came for me with no remorse. Okay. I like that the timer's still going. You were in a damage receiving position. I don't understand the rules of pouncing. Because pouncing seems... Pouncing seems to... Yeah, I'm getting stuck on the wrong side of them. But I think my pounce... So my pounce doesn't refresh. My pounce doesn't refresh if I don't land it on one of those yellow guys. So when I get stuck on the wrong side, it makes it so that my pounce doesn't refresh, which makes it so that I can't climb anymore. So it kind of just destroys me instantly. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it's just not being consistent, basically. Like there. And like there, because I bounced off of it too fast. Oh god. Oh god. Because I bounced off of it too fast. And that happened last time too. Remember when I bounced off that thing too fast and it didn't count it as me having landed, so my pounce didn't refresh. It was basically the exact same thing happening again. Bubsy, I swear to God. Don't fuck with me. Don't you fuck with me, Bubsy.
Target acquired.
Where is it pointing? That way? I want to make sure I'm not missing anything before I dive off of here.
Oh! T-pose, baby. Right over.
So it is. Whoa, hello! Is that way. Wherever. Oh, there's someone here! Let's get a spit me back out. Whoop. Hey, oh, no, 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 I don't want to go back. No, don't make me. Don't send me back. I want to escape. I want to go back to the- No! Get me away from this guy! Coming down here is my greatest regret. I'm bubbing too hard right now. No! Okay.
Yep.
ZL said reverse. I can't read. Okay, so now we'll go back the way we came. Back to the mines with you. The children yearn for the mines. I'll tell you what the children yearn for. The children genuinely seem to yearn for Bubsy getting smushed. The children seem to yearn for the Backrooms movie.
T-pose, baby.
When
You
I...
know what they say, big things fit in small packages and immediately have breathing problems.
Oh, Bubsy? Bubsy? No, Bubsy. Bubsy, no. Bubsy, no. No. When I brought the kids from work to the Backrooms movie, we actually were planning on going to one local theater, and it was completely sold out because there were just a ton of kids there. And we had to go to an entirely different theater, which is definitely run by this grumpy old uncle. Oh. Oh. Okay. We gotta get this right. We gotta get this right. I say getting it right. What am I supposed to do in this situation? Don't ever put me in a situation. Can I get over there? It's a movie made by a Gen Z kid for Gen Z, and boy, are they responding to that. Because yeah, it was like completely sold out. And it wasn't just like the showing that we were going to that was sold out. It was the showing we were trying to go to, and then it was the showing after. And then the showing after that one was most of the way sold out. And so we wouldn't have been able to even sit together. And we were like, what is going on with the back rooms? And so now I just keep saying that every time someone says the children yearn, I'm just like, the children, what the children yearn for is the back rooms. I honestly, like, the more I've like pondered the movie, I really, really enjoyed it. I know there's some people who have issues. Nope, that was too high. First I was too low, now I'm too high. We're gonna get it, we're gonna figure it out. The children yearn for media targeted for them. The children yearn for good media, or at least like interesting media that's targeted to them. Because I did finally watch FNAF 2, and I'll tell you, it was not as charming. It was not as charming as FNAF 1. I'll say it in the most charitable way I can. The children yearn for Sly 5. Because we did a FNAF watch-along when the first one came out. And I remember I was kind of watching it for the memes, but then when we watched it, I was like, this was charming. It was like age appropriate. Like, it had some pretty good scares for its target audience, and it was well thought through, and it was clearly there was a lot of love put into it. Yeah, it was fun. Like, you know, I'm sure like as somebody who's not a hardcore whoopsie, as somebody who's not like a hardcore FNAF fan, like I'm sure there's plenty of people who would hear me say that and be like, shut the fuck up, boomer. But like as a casual, I thought it was pretty fun. But then FNAF 2, yeah, FNAF 2 was ass pack. It was not good. There were so many moments where I was like, wait, like, wait, how do we get here? Why are we doing this? Is this one good or is this one bad? Like, what's the plot? What's currently happening? Who is she again? It was just not good. I compare all child horror movies to Coraline and nothing ever comes close. Yeah, it's been a minute. I swear I saw Coraline when I was a kid, but it's been a long time. Someday we'll get that Sonic 3 watch along. We need to. Attack! Hold on, I saw it. I saw it, you saw it, we all saw it. There you go.
A silver yarn ball. Now to stash it for retirement. Or blow it on... Never mind. Remember what happened last time, Bubsy.
I do want to do... Oh my god, gaming. I do want to do the Sonic 3 watch along. Do I want to go up or over? I can't tell which is the right way to go. Okay. I do want to do the Sonic 3. Because Sonic 3 was amazing. Oh. Wait, is that slippy slidey material? It is.
Target acquired.
Is there anything up there? Want to make sure. Maybe there's not. Maybe it's a trap. I don't think you were a kid when it came out. When did it come out? I was probably spiritually a kid. I mean, I'm spiritually a kid right now. I'm Gen Z after all. Yes, Maple, I don't think you were a kid when it came out. Did my check not clear? Hello? I don't think 3 is as good as the first 2. Is still enjoyable. I loved 3. I loved it a lot, actually. 2008, 2009. Okay, I was not a kid. But... I was not a kid, but... we can all pretend I was a kid. And then I'll pay you $20. And we'll all call it a day and everyone will go home happy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just keep going. But were you Gen Z? I mean, I've always been Gen Z. Ooh. Yeah, I was a true zoomer as a kid. That was strange. Wait, when I hit him, like, time slowed down? Uh-oh. It was almost like speed checking. Like, are you going fast enough to wreck this dude? But then it kind of decided no. But then it didn't do anything to me or him as a result.
Whoever thought checkpoint golden fleece?
Glue! Whoa, hello.
Sorry.
She's gonna get caught in the tube again. We talk about really good horror forms. What about scary stories to tell in the dark? What year did that come out? Because I had a span of horror movies. I have I have a variety of horror. 2019, okay, that explains it. I was gonna say, I'm 90% sure I watched Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and I think I liked it, but there was a time during COVID when I was watching just an insane amount of horror movies every day because I was like, well, I'm home. I may as well get through all these horror movies I've been meaning to get through. And I went pretty ham, but I was also really, really stressed out about COVID. And just like, you know, obviously all of the like life and and I had a lot of work stuff going on around then too. And so I feel like my brain wasn't working. And so despite the fact that I technically watched all these horror movies, I don't remember some of them. Or I feel like if I watched it again, it would come back to me, but I can't. It's like I didn't form the memory or something. And I think Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was one of them, but I remember liking it, so I kind of want to rewatch it. There they are. 150! Is that Goosebumps movie any good? I don't know. What year did that come out? There have been a few like good horror movies for kids, sorta shebangs. I do have 300 yarn balls. Oops, thanks a lot, kids. Oh, they're just gonna give me the business again. That was 2015, okay.
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
I know you say you don't get scared of horror films. I would love to have a watch along because that movie can get pretty freaky. There are still horror movies that like give me the heebie-jeebies.
Looking great, Uncle.
Yeah, I mean, obviously all of Damien Rugna's stuff really messes me up. Hairball Drift, Hairball Air Slam, Zoomy.
Not sure we can fix that.
I want more like ways to traverse, so I'm gonna go for that. And then I'll buy the VR mode just because
Never looked better.
I have the stuff, but I love Bubsy 3D. Need some horror movies that make you feel like shit afterwards. Oh, you mean Damien Rugna films? Yeah, his stuff messes me up. I'm very, very strong to horror stuff. His stuff messes me up certifiably. I will say, there was a lot of stuff in the back rooms that I know would scare like an average normal person that didn't scare me. But like in games, I don't like chase scenes in movies. It tends to send me a little bit, and there is a really intense chase sequence in the Backrooms movie, and it definitely turned me into a little pretzel. Sometimes you just want to feel something. Yeah, like most of the movie I was like, yeah! Especially because actors that I like kept popping up. Like, there's a camera guy in the film, and his actor, he plays in a lot of things. He was in True Detective Night Country as Officer Peter Pryor. He also played the Dick in the newest season. I guess it's not the newest, it's just the only season of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It was the extremely dickish Targaryen with the absolutely piercing cheekbones. He played that guy. He's also in Alex Garland's Warfare. So he's played in a lot of stuff I like, and he's very good. So when I saw him, I got all excited, and my kids afterwards were like, why are you freaking out about that actor? And I pointed him out in the credits. I was like, yeah, he's this guy and this guy and this guy. And they were like, only you would be like, bro, he was in True Detective Night, Country, and Warfare. How are you not freaking out about this? But like he was in it, and then Mark Duplass was in it. Of Creep fame, we did a Creep watch along. We watched Creep 1 and 2. So the Creep, the Creep from Creep was in it, and I got so excited. I was like, "It's Mark Duplass!" I mean, I didn't yell in the theater, but like inside my heart, I was like, "It's Mark Duplass!" So I was like very excited. And just like, yeah! And then this very intense chase scene started, and I was like, and I was just kind of like pretzeled up the entire time. I was like, I don't like being chased. Even when it's not me, I don't like being chased. The weather's gotten significantly colder on this side of the planet. I suspect we're getting closer to Bartholomew's lair, where I'll be facing another annoying boss fight. Boss fight? Well, you see, in video no, don't bother. I don't care. Okay. But you love Halloween, starring the chasiest mascot. Yeah, but when he's chasing people, I'm like, I would simply stop and let him catch me. I think the other thing is that, like, Michael Myers, he walks with purpose. He walks with purpose, but he's always in the right frame rate.
Hey, twerps.
The way he moves is just like calm and menacing, but it's not otherworldly. I don't like monsters or creatures that look like humans but then move in a super freaky way. I don't like things that are a weird like frame rate in a otherwise realistic movie. I don't like the frame rate to be fucked up. I don't like things that are too fast. But like not like fast in like a zombie way, but fast in like a why is it sped up kind of way. And pull up the meme about flirting when hot versus flirting when ugly. Yeah, for me a lot of monsters are hello HR, and then Michael Myers is aw, you're sweet. But so like the Crooked Man from The Conjuring 2, yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like stuff that's just kind of wrong. Definitely gets in my craw a little bit. And so yeah, Michael Myers doesn't bother me, but the chase scene in the back rooms was certifiably a why the fuck is it doing that, you know? And so I was like, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want that. What happened? I'm completely stuck. He's stuck in the glue. He's stuck in the glue trap. It's your own mess. Figured out he's gonna die in the glue trap. These kids will be the death of me. Rip. I ain't figuring that out. Alright, where's the balls? Boop. This way? There. Oh, can I climb the glue? Is that what it's trying to tell me with him being stuck in it?
Haven't even written my fan fiction yet.
What did he just say? What did he just say? He writes fan fiction. Yeah, what did Bubsy mean by this? Ooh. Oh yeah, look at all the glue. Okay, so wait. So that was saying that way.
Right over there.
Oh, wait. I see the balls. I see them. Okay. He has a live journal. Funny thing is, that creature's partially CGI. They just found a person that tall. Yeah, I think that's the thing, is it he was like the alien from Aliens, for like the xenomorph. He was just a little bit too tall. And for some reason that set me off, and I was like, ooh. Like, I wasn't scared, but I was like, ooh. I was like, children, protect me. Fellow Gen Zs, protect me. Okay, and then we got these rolling through here, so I think... Alright, I'm gonna climb that next, because I don't think that leads anywhere else. The dude who performed the chasey thing, spoilers redacted, in the back rooms was also the upsetting thing, spoilers redacted, at the end of Alien Romulus. That dude just has made an entire career out of making me feel unsettled. Kind of like me and my boss, actually. It was funny, Mama Moose was in town today, and she stopped by my office to say hello at lunchtime. And I was talking to her in the entrance, and my boss walked by, and he was like, "Oh, thank you so much for letting us hang out with your daughter," or whatever. And I was like, "Things you have never said in your life." And he was like, "I'm serious." Yeah, it was funny. She stopped by and I was like, "Yeah, how's your bear doing? That you're definitely not feeding." And she was like, "I feel like I need to put up a sign that says, like, you can eat the bird seed, but leave my bird feeder alone." And I was like, "I don't think the bears can read." Anything for a fellow Gen Z.
I don't care what you think. I'm not licking this in front of you.
What if she's fattening up the bear so she can eat it later? Last time I heard about a bear whisperer, things went horribly wrong. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is not a thing people do with success. Like, I need you to stop. And she's like, "But he's so cute." And I'm like, he's a bear! There's literally a town in New England that wound up getting menaced by bears because some of the people there wouldn't stop feeding it, so the bears just took over and, like, annihilated the place. There's a book about it.
Oh, you look at that! It's a babot! No? Well, fine then.
Sean? Are you improvising these lines? Is that when you move from New England to Maine? What did he mean by this? No, I forget. I think the name of the book is like a bear. I think it happened in New Hampshire. And the name of the book is like A Bear Walks Into a New Hampshire Town or something like that. Basically, it wasn't even Cat's New Alert. Yeah, so like, I think it wasn't even people who were from New England. It was like a bunch of people who moved here. But they were, like, kind of the free stater types. And...
Huh?
Doing some paper craft, huh? Oh yeah, I guess. I'm horrible at it though. I should have paid more attention in art class. But how could I have known it would apply to my housing options? And so, yeah, I think it was a bunch of like free stater types, and they all moved to this one town where the population was pretty small, and I think they kind of knew that they could win most of like local government seats and kind of have control over the laws and stuff. And they basically went full free stater on it and basically went, there are no laws. They were like, shirt brother, do you really think there are no rules? And they just made that the town. Is it a libertarian walks into a bear? That is absolutely it. And so, yeah, they basically just made a town where there's no laws. It worked about as well as you would expect. But yeah, there was basically, I think there was one lady and she kept feeding the bears like honey donuts, and the bears started tearing apart people's shit, and other people were like, lady, stop feeding the bears, all of our shit's getting torn apart. And she was like, there are no laws. You can't stop me because I'm not doing a law. So the bears continued to just show up and wreck shit, and because they got so used to being fed by this lady, when other people wouldn't feed them, they would freak out and they would basically storm into their houses and rip people's houses apart and take their food. It sounds like she just hired a bear PMC and everyone got jealous. You could have just said Mama Moose was in this story. I would die if it had been her. It was not her, somehow. But clearly there's more than one woman who thinks like this. So she was basically like, no, they need me. Can I? Oh, I can deal with the spikes as long as there's glue. Interesting.
Roaming's gonna be a nightmare later. Ugh, haven't even written my fan fiction yet.
A lot riding on this.
I wonder, how many silver yarn balls do I need to own before I look at
yeah, so
other people?
it didn't go well. And then they were like, basically every time Fishing Game tried to kind of come at them and be like, you need to follow some regulations, they were like, we don't believe in regulations. And we don't believe in your organization. So you can't tell us what to do. And Fishing Game was like, okay, then, you know, we can't help you if you're saying that we have no power here. And so then, when the bears started tearing everything apart, they were like, Fishing Game, help us! And Fishing Game was like, damn, that's crazy. The bears running a protection racket in a lawless land. Yeah, maybe the types of fanfics Bubsy writes are the ones involving the bears breaking into people's houses and stealing their stuff. There you go. There you go. Okay. Is this actually the way forward? Did I get everything back there? Uh-oh. Let me get these first. There's like glue.
Right over there.
Seems to indicate I should go forward. They might be called Fishing Game, but they weren't playing. Way forward mention. It's like a whoa. Okay, I see what game we're playing. It was a very unhinged saga. I got really obsessed with it for a minute because I was like, this is crazy. And also,
T-pose, baby.
one of the most New England problems I've heard of in a minute. I do love watching Northwood's Law, though. So the Northwood's Law I've talked about is a show. It was on Animal Planet, and it was a bunch of conservation officers and fish and game dudes from Maine and New Hampshire, and it's basically just following their day-to-day life, driving around Maine and New Hampshire, stopping people from poaching, getting raccoons out of people's basements. You know, the usual. And I wish there was an episode on the bear infestation, but there is an episode
Leather and farts?
where a lady gets really crazy and doesn't want to stop feeding the bears, and every time I see that episode, I'm like, there she is, there's my mother. Wonder how much of these stages are made for hairball mode. I feel like more than I'm doing it, but sometimes I feel when I'm in hairball mode, I feel like I'm flying around with no control over my destiny and I get scared. And I would almost rather go slower.
Let's go!
Like that perfect example. I would almost rather go slower and have control than go fast and get wrecked.
Fireworks in my litter box?
What?
Scared the poop out of me. Oh wait, that's the point, isn't it?
We're at 88 out of 150. You know, I don't have the drift. No, I have the sniffer. I have the poop teleport. I have this. Ooh, that's nice for distance. I have that. I have the sleep at teleport points to get your health back. I have the hairball bouncy boy.
Going up.
Yeah. I have the hairball bounce. But not the hairball drift. Oh, hello. This is a poop sniffing build. There's no room for drift. When you're right, you're kind of right. There's another spiky boy. Oh, there it is. Okay. This way? Okay.
You know, it's oddly convenient how there's a golden fleece at the end of the path every single time.
I need to...
T-pose, baby!
That scared me. There we go. This way. Yes. Oh, but there's the end. Where the heck? We get these. Any others up here? Where are they? Point.
That way.
That way? Wait, is that something? I don't know if this is anything. I think I made this up. It looked like something. This is one of the first skins they showed off when they announced it for Summer Game Fest. It was BUBSY 4D announced at Summer Game Fest. I just don't remember anymore.
Targeting
Yeah, the floor is one-sided there. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then I was like, So now we warp. And I think I can curl up here. Oh yeah, look, it reset my health.
Right over there.
Where? Oh, it's another trick of the sliding. Or did I not go that way because I got addicted to the glue trap? Because I went for the high up glue trap, but it looks like there was a different route I could have taken that leads to this kind of rotating tower over there. Addicted to glue. Many such cases. I see it. It's over on the left from here.
What's this sticky stuff?
That line makes me more upset about the fan fiction line. Okay, yeah, there's definitely this. Oh. Ooh. Bubsy, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Go up. Whoa, hello. Okay, so there's this. Where does this go? Oh, this actually goes down here. You can jump it or you can do that. Sneaky, sneaky! There you go. Okay. This is where the stuff is. This is wild. It's rotating, but it's kind of rotating away from the direction I felt like I should be going. Here's one. Here's two. There's still gonna be so many more yarn balls.
That way.
That way. Oh, there's another tower. Another tower of power. Oh man, I gotta use that guy to get on it, I bet. Oh, it was Gamescom. Gamescom always has more stuff than I give it credit for. I feel like every year I'm kind of like, oh yeah, it's Gamescom time. And then there's always kind of a bevy of interesting things. I think it's gotten more stuff in recent years than it used to as well. Almost there. Okay, here we go. I don't have to go any more down, right? What? There you go, there you go. Woohoo! Probably because there's no more E3. E3 needed to die, though. I know that I have friends who miss it for sure. But I am like, it's what she deserves. But I was also like a chronic ESA hater, so so I'm also extremely biased and can't be trusted, as usual. There's a bouncy. Ooh, but I can just climb too. ESA sucks though. Yeah. I think that's one of the big reasons I was like, I'm glad your show is dead. Cause you're the worst! How am I supposed to get that guy? Maple, not a good source for information. Don't trust her with your kids. There we go. Yeah, you put a kid in my care. By the end of the day, that kid's gonna be playing BUBSY 4D. You're gonna be like, Maple, why would you do this? And I'm gonna be like, because it's what the good Lord intended. It's what the Lord wanted his flock to achieve. He said, this is why I gave you free will. So that you could make the choice. Woohoo! Oh my god!
Now, who exactly made blueprints?
There's the blueprint. How do I...
Learning.
Yeah, there's one. There's one more. Where is it? This way? There it is. There it is. There it is! That is cruel. This is cruel. This is cruelty. This is cruelty! Did you see that? This is crazy. A small fraction of the cruelty Sonic Team possesses. This is unhinged. Just gotta lead the jump, so true. Motherfucker! Bubsy, I don't think we're getting out of this one. Oh my god, it put me back here. Oh my god. That's crazy people behavior. I wonder if I can use the pipe, if I can time it and then get in the pipe and my proximity to it will help me pick up the yarn ball. This is a crazy choice. This is now a Jump King stream. This is what it's like to look for your Mog house. I was ranting to some of the office Zoomers about Final Fantasy XI. Oh, twirls! Great call out. I was ranting to one of the office Zoomers about Final Fantasy XI, what an amazing game it was. And he was like, yeah, I've heard some of my friends. They say it's really good. And they say you can really make your character like look however you want. It's really cool. And I was just like, wrong game, never speak to me ever again. Make sure I'm not in your next performance review. Maple, you have grapple beam. So true. Bubsy. Bubsy. I'm begging you. There we go. Yeah, I wonder if you can like get, because it does rotate with the edge. I wonder if it'll line up with the pipe. Hold on, I was stuck in the clips. I think? No. I think it's too low. Unless I could like fire myself straight into it. Can I see when it's coming? There it is. There it is. I get it. I got it. Bubsy! Alright, how do I get back? Now we can die, Bubsy. There you go. Alright, so now I can just go back the way I came for the most part. Why is it so foggy? Oh, I see why this is here. Just exit, but I haven't beaten this level before. I haven't gotten the golden ball of yarn. I've never beaten the level. I do not have the golden fleece. I panicked when I realized that I didn't have all of the collectibles. Now here we are. Should be able to...
T-pose, baby.
T-pose, baby. Can you warp forward? I will as soon as I hit a cat box. I do love this like ginger way of walking. There we go. There we go. T-pose, baby. There you go. Okay, there's the warp.
Teleport ever.
We need a hedgehog, Bubsy, and a puddle of goo. A puddle of glue. Was this? Where's the last spot I was?
Oh, jeez. Why am I digging through my litter box?
Oh, this is where I came from.
Right over there.
I see it. I see the end. Oh, I see. I think I see it.
Worst teleport ever.
Okay, I think it's up there. The question is... And it healed me. Oh my gosh! Yeah, because I walked up this thing and then I was like, oh my god, I'm at the end and I don't have all the
What's
bubs.
this sticky stuff? This isn't my fate once the internet finds out about this.
Bubsy, please. There it is. Bubsy probably wrote a fanfic like that. You can cancel a pounce by jumping or gliding.
Shop's open. Come check it
Wait,
out.
what blueprint? Let's get... Guess I will get the drift now.
You know, I'm not sure, but...
And then
I'm
the
sure you will be.
skins, I think all the other skins are kind of whatever. Oh, I could get old reliable if I save up a little bit. 35 minutes? Yeah, I wanted all the stuff! Grumble. Well, don't you look like a ray of sunshine this morning? And whose fault is that? Mine? Yours! I couldn't get a wink of sleep because of you. All night you just kept on repeating pilot's license? What for? Over and over again. I was losing my mind. I assume that that's a ref. I've added some of the hazards you've encountered so far to the sandbox simulation. Why the heck would I want that? So you can improve yourself with training? But I'm already No.
Hey, BUBSY.
BUBSY!
Now, where to go next, I wonder?
Cardboard castles. Yeah, I like collecting everything. It's a fine wine. You gotta treat Bubsy like a fine wine. It's not a shooting whiskey. It's a sipping whiskey. I think Bubsy flies a plane in Bubsy 2 in like a level. I love that somehow it's tormented her.
This fully must be
What is
particularly
that?
nasty.
I don't think it was supposed to look like that. A giant cardboard castle. I have to admit, this is getting a bit stupid even for me. Probably the appropriate amount of stupid if you ask me. What was that? Nothing. What was... Whoa. Wait, what is that coming out of the walls? Oh, I bet there's an enemy on the other side. And it's shooting. It's shooting in the direction of Bubsy and hitting the wall. Because it doesn't care that he can't... Oh, and it's not an enemy. It's something shooting, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Oh, that's an enemy.
Hey, twerps.
There we go.
Twerps.
Like a... Oh, it's a maze. Gotta get all the goods, though. Okay, that's a way out of the maze, so I don't want to go there. Unless it's like a dead end out of the maze. It definitely isn't.
It's kind of horrifying when you think about it.
Virgil, what are you doing out here? I pulled the short straw and I'm on duty to place the litter boxes for you. Wait, does that mean you've already scoped everything out? Of course. Well, that kills my sense of adventure a little bit. Oh, how will I ever live with myself? Okay, Bubby. Whoa! Okay, so that shoots.
Yep.
Oh, I can't go this way. Okay, this was a dead end. There really nothing? Okay. If you insist. Whoa! Hello! The thing in her oblivious ear is a hearing aid. That's why she's constantly misspeaks Bubsy's name. No, it's BB's. Beebsy. Beasleby. Imagine that maze hiding more balls. Don't even say it.
T-pose, baby.
There we go. I do like these cardboard crystals, though. They look kind of cool. Bubsy, I may have gone too far in a couple places. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! They splatter you with paint!
My polygon.
Splatoon mentioned? Gotta remember I can drift now! Oh my god. He's got me sweating now. Splat egg oon. I am so in Splatoon. How am I supposed to... Am I supposed to just deal with it? Oh wait, there's a... tube. Where did you come from? Now hold on. How does one get over there? That looks like another sliding guy, but how do you get... Oh, I have to actually bridge this gap. Oh, Bubsy! Bub Eggsy, I'm in Bubsy. I need to find that guy. I will search the entire Miiverse until I find his content again. He was so unbelievably peak. Okay, where does this go? Down there, which then leads over there. Okay, yeah, let's take it. Let's take this. We take those.
I just found out I'm claustrophobic.
I mean, I'm just glad that that one guy, or that one site seemed to archive a lot of Miiverse. And it's a little bit searchable, which is interesting. It's not as searchable as I would like. Because in my dream world, I could search Splat Egg Oon, I'm in Splatoon, and find that guy immediately. But I will take what I can get. I got all those. Alley-oop. I would love to see water guy in the Switch eras. Good water. Good water, the ultimate H2 bro.
T-pose, baby.
Okay, 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 okay. Oh! Is there anything over there? It says, oh, okay, 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 okay. There's more to climb.
Hair time.
I think I can just ride this around and grab these as I go. Not miss them. Oh. Hold on. I see the tube. I see a blueprint and I see the tube. The OG tube that I saw that brought me down here. There we go. Woo!
Collect everything! It fills that endless void within me!
He gets it.
I don't think I'm in control here.
So thirsty. I did go on a nice long walk at lunch because I heard there was a place that had really good sweet potatoes, and I was like, I want sweet potatoes. So I walked pretty far to get my sweet potatoes. But and it's been like pretty toasty, especially for me lately. So by the time I got back, I was a little bit like, what did it cost? Everything. Maybe I could. Were they sweet? They were so good.
That way.
Okay. That goes down. Okay, so I think I just want to complete the cycle here. It's so free! It was so freaking yummy, so it was worth it, but also at what cost? Because I was so sweaty. One thing that was really funny actually was one of the moms who sits near me. She likes to listen to podcasts while she works. And she was listening to a podcast today and she was like, podcast commercials are getting crazy. She was like, I was just listening to a podcast and it was just a pretty normal podcast, then all of a sudden it was just like, do you ever need something that can help you with swamp ass or whatever? And she was like, what the hell? And I'm gonna die. And she was like, what the? And so she was like, what is with podcasts? Just having crazy ass commercials like that. Okay.
Can I tell you
Gotta
something?
do the whole slide all over again.
Coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Star Wars rep. So she was just like talking to us about it and we were all kind of joking and we were like, oh my god, please. We were all kind of joking and we were like, oh, you know, you're just gonna tease us like that? Like, drop the product at least. Share this extremely useful knowledge we all need. And so, and it was mostly like the girls who all kind of sit near each other. We were all saying that, but then one of my coworkers, one of my dude coworkers, just out of nowhere, just turned to another dude and said, "Hey man, have you ever used?" And we were all like, "What the fuck?" And then he was like, "You know, that program that does this." Like, we all thought that he was just genuinely joining in on this, like, swamp-ass product conversation. And we all immediately just went dead silent. We're like, what the fuck? But he had his headphones in and he didn't hear us talking at all. Sure, this swamp-ass solution. She did not remember the 80s and 90s. Yeah, we had some crazy advertising then, actually. I need to get back into a good podcast. I don't know. I've been listening to audiobooks for the most part for my drive. And I'm kind of picky when it comes to my podcasts. This sounds really judgy, but I have strong opinions about like the narrator. So if the narrator sounds too dramatic, it kind of makes me tune out a little bit. I've quit a number of podcasts due to sponsor reach, just like that. There was one podcast that I had to quit because it kept scaring me. So I tend to like true crime podcasts. That's my... Woohoo! That's my poison for real. And so... But I like true crime podcasts where the person doing the podcast is like empathetic and thoughtful and everything. I don't like the true crime podcast where it's like, and then he stabbed her 43 times. There was blood everywhere. Like that sort of stuff. Like the kind of like type of I like the podcasts that are like, this crazy thing happened. Let's talk to the people who are really involved with it and get their stories and talk to people who, you know, are experts at this and so it's kind of, and then I also tend to like podcasts. Ooh. I tend to like podcasts where they're like, they have almost like a personal connection to it too. Like either they're from the area or maybe they knew somebody. I like those. But I think the last podcast I listened to all the way through was Scamanda, which was about that lady who kept pretending online like she had cancer and she did not.
Let's go.
And she was basically just like grifting. But it was really interesting because they talked with like a lot of the people who knew her personally and who gave her money and or maybe other people who actually had cancer who just happened to be in her sphere, and they're like, yeah, she was like, well, slightly too interested in some of my symptoms. So that was an interesting podcast, but I've been on the audiobook grind lately, so I haven't been on my podcast grind. But there's like one guy, it's interesting, I'm very picky about my podcast narrators, because if they're too dramatic or, I don't know, I get kind of like, I can't listen to this. There's one guy whose podcast, I've listened to multiple of his podcasts. This is not like a one-time affair. I have listened to his shows multiple times. He has the most monotone voice I've ever heard. It's like he's allergic to having any kind of emotional reaction or having any inflection in his voice whatsoever. But his level of research... Oh, his level of research and like how good some of his stories are keep me coming back even though I can't stand his narration. I think he might actually be a Canadian podcaster. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's happening! Is it Moist Critical? No, he's like a Canadian journalist. He's with like the CBC. It's actually a bunch of good Canadian podcasts. And they're mostly from like the CBC radio network. But I used to listen to a bunch of those. But I do really enjoy podcasts. It's more just that, like, I don't know, I definitely get into modes where I'm like, no, I'm in the mood for my books right now. And then in like 3 months from now, I'm gonna be like, nah. I need to listen to just really traumatic shit with somebody who sounds like they're falling asleep while they're talking about it. Bubsy? I almost biffed us, Bubsy. That was crazy. That would have been entirely my fault.
Right over there.
It says it's this way. Yeah, CBC's podcast game is shockingly strong. There have been a few that I've listened to that have just been super interesting. She says she isn't Canadian. Our neighbors to the north have them good podcasts. Oh my god, why? Where's the rest? Where? Is that near the start? Where's the last litter box? At least I got the blueprint this time. Probably near the maze. Don't say it. Don't you say it. Bubsy? No, Bubsy, don't start me over here. I want to go back to my last litter box, please. Death is the fastest way back to a checkpoint, but I just died right now and it just put me back. It just pulled me back up top. I really like Connie Walker's podcast and a lot of other indigenous podcasts, but a bunch of them got on the residential schools topic and it got too overwhelming for me to listen to them. Yeah, that's the other thing is, like, especially if it's like really dark, I can definitely only do like 1 or 2 before I'm like, alright, I need to listen to music for a while or get back to my fun audiobooks. Like, sometimes podcasts, even if they're true crime, they can be, like, entertaining. Not like murder podcasts, but, like, kind of, like, heisty type podcasts or podcasts about people doing crazy feats of hacking or stuff like that. That's all true crime. That stuff isn't as bad, but when it's, like... And that's the other thing too, is sometimes I wind up listening to kind of true crime podcasts that are more about a very specialized part of the process. So it'll be like, this podcast is, you know, about a terrible murderer, but it's really about like some of the science around how he got caught. And I like that stuff. Kind of the forensic files approach. I wonder if you can get above the maze with ball bounce here. Extremely good idea.
Airtime. Smells like old leather.
Don't do it.
Bet it's Woolies.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Hello.
Wow, I don't think you're supposed to be up here. Doesn't that also apply to you? Oh no. I cooked. Yeah, but now the Wooly says we're not supposed to be up here. Now he's mad at us. Because we're out of bounds.
Target acquired.
Where is it? It's back that way? That's the end, I think. this the start of it? Yeah, there's the cat box. There's the cat box. Take me away. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Right over there.
This way. Oh my god! I'm an idiot.
Hi, twerps.
So go up this way. Very clever. Take me home. Country road. To the moose. I belong. West Virginia. Moose mama. Take me home. Country moose. Okay, only 11 more. Where, that way? Ah, okay, 10 more.
Target acquired.
Target acquired. Local. So it's that way. Take me home. Country beans. To a place I can eat
Right
beans. West Virginia. Bean mama. Take me beans. Country beans. I see a tube. I see a totally tubular situation. Take me home, country bub, to a place that I'm above. West Virginia, Bubsy mama. Take me, bub, country bub. Speaking of beans, Killer Bean came out. I love Don Denver. I'm trying to think of other Bubsy adjacent. Take me down to the paradise Bubsy where the grass is green and the girls are Bubsy. Won't you please bub me home? Huh? That's like my recurring bit because I'm really bad at Smash Brothers. And all of my dumb friends know I'm really bad at Smash Brothers and they continue to make me play it for some reason. So every time we're hanging out, they're like, Maple, you wanna play Smash? And I'm like, not really. And they're like, cool, here's the controller. God, what a challenging city to date in.
That way.
Oh, I see him. I see him. I see him. Is it down here? Still? I see it. I see one thing. Damn it! Bubsy! There you go.
A silver yarn ball?
Phew!
Now to stash it for retirement. Or blow it on. Nope, never mind.
Sheesh! So close. But yeah, they always make me play Smash. But because I can't play Smash, I always just pick Minecraft Steve, and I pick the Enderman skin. And then I just get in my little minecart and I go, take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. And then I just drive back and forth in my little minecart on the stage over and over until at least one person dies. Or sometimes two, but the second one in that case is usually I go down with them. And then after like 2 rounds of that, they're like, Maple, you don't have to play anymore, it's okay. Is that your only interaction with Minecraft? Yeah, for the most part, actually. I played it a little bit, on stream for New Year, New Moose a few years ago, but I died in that bush that was hurting me, and then I kind of didn't go back. You don't play banjo? I'm just bad at Smash. Like, it's not even a character thing. For some reason, my pea brain, just like cannot comprehend what I'm working with there. Take me down to the paradise city where the grass is green and the girls are pretty. As I go careening off of a cliff inside of a minecart with like Marth strapped to me. There we go. Phew! Bubsy! I imagine if you ever touch Minecraft again, it'd probably be if you got invited to a Cobblemon server. Probably. I'll engage with most things if they're Pokemon. I'm actually really excited, I'm really excited for Wind and Waves. That's why I'm trying so hard to try and complete my Pokedex before then. So that I can go on with a fresh heart and fresh eyes.
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
Crouch jump, 10th life, OG Coyote time. Zoomy. I'm gonna do OG Coyote time just because it'll give me like a little bit more leeway on my platforming.
Now this I like.
Or if a cute girl asks you to, that's also true. I have two modes.
Time to buy something these kids stole from me, I guess.
I have 2 modes, which is I'm hyper fixated on something.
Guy in the mirror. Oh, right.
I'm hyper fixated on something, or I'm trying to make a girl happy.
Now, where to go next, I wonder?
Bartholomew's Keep! Boss time. What's this? Oh, there are still 150. I forgot there was 150 yarn balls on these bad boys. There's no blueprint, right? They have all the yarn balls but no blueprint. People takes your girl, never your man. Oh, I was having a weird... I woke up... Do you ever just wake up and you're in a mood? You wake up and you're like... you're immediately like in combat mode because that was me this morning. So I woke up and I was just like kicking around some stuff in mod chat about like about how I was like I was really trying to control myself last night because I was like I knew that there were a couple times where I was like being a little bit out of pocket. And I said, I'm rapidly losing credibility within the community because I can't go 5 minutes without talking about getting crushed between Anya's mom's thighs. Whenever people in chat say happy pride, I assume it's with the tone of the exhausted dad at the 4th of July barbecue saying, happy 4th once someone kicks the grill over. But people are out here acting like I'm being out of pocket with all my mom smooching. I'll smooch dads too. I woke up with that like burning in my soul. I was like, I have something to say. I have something to say for myself. I'm not really into Marcus's dad though. So I'll smooch some dads. That last wording sounds like a threat. I say it because I mean it. Like, Adam Phoenix is cool and everything. He's just like, I'm like, yeah, you're a cool guy, but like, but like Elena's right there. Oh, that was cool. That was the OG coyote. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, and then you can jump. Oh, wait, I have an idea. So if I wonder if I like do this, and then I run off the side. Oh, no, I need to do it better. What the? This must lead to the boss.
Not around here, though.
Not every dad is necessary to smooch. So true.
Smells like old leather. Bet it's Woolies.
Bubsy, for example. No, I know he's not a dad. I know we established he's not a dad. He's an unk. Buzz, oh my, is this supposed to be me? You know what? That's not half bad. I've seen worse. Where is it's one of those guys? That's the meme. Get away from me. Okay, there's the gate that I avoided coming in. Alright, so now I know where I am. Oops. Oh, I can get on the castle walls from here. There you go. We have a bunch in here, I bet. The snow here has me imagining Bubsy leaning back and bleeding out like Ryan Gosling. Bub Runner 2049. Bleeding out like Ryan Gosling is crazy. Okay. So, do the lap. Do a lap, see what's real. I said that at work the other day and someone was like, why do you need to see what's real? And I was like, I need to stop accidentally quoting I think you should leave in normal social situations. I got on site and I was like, I'm gonna do a lap, see what's real. Looks like I should be able to go into it. Maybe if I can't see in the windows, it's not for me. Oh my god, there's so many of them here. She never fell for genjutsu. Genjutsu. I will never get got by the Mangekyo Sharingan. $51. That okay. That's the bridge. Oh, there was this thing. That's what I was trying to figure out how to get on top of. This guy over here. I will never fall prey to the infinite Tsukuyomi. There you go.
T-pose, baby.
I actually, I don't know if this feature exists. What the? Wait, can I fly a Are you gonna let me fly a spaceship? Please? Oh, I gotta beat the baddies. Too busy with her own fantasies to fall for others. There you go. I don't know if this feature's still in like the Switch version of the game. Hello? Oh, there we go. It wasn't. Fight in the pits or be forced to watch while being chained up. What a life. Hey, tone it down a little. This game's supposed to be child-friendly. Game? Maybe fell victim to Izanami long ago. She's been stuck in a time loop of playing BUBSY until she comes to terms with her own weakness. I don't know if it's still in the game, but in the 3DS version of Bravely Default, you could basically make a like a super attack type thing, and then you could share it via Street Pass with anybody who Street Passed you. So I named mine the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Can I get under this somehow? Maybe not. Feels suspicious. Yeah, I named mine the Infinite Tsukuyomi, and my roommate at the time named theirs Slice and Dice and Dice. So I'd like to think whoever drove by our house was like, who are these people? if we were on the road that was anybody's daily commute and they were playing Bravely Default, they were just like, who am I passing during the day? How do I block these people? Now... Bubsy? That's that way. What's over... What is over there? Oh, can I climb that tower? I still want to play... So I played the heck out of Bravely Default on the 3DS. I played it a ton. And I got like all of everybody's stuff maxed out. I was super into it. I never played Bravely Second End Layer. I started it, but I never got deeper into Bravely Second End Layer, and I still haven't played Bravely Default 2.
A silver yarn ball?
Which I would like to play.
Or blow it on... No? Never mind.
But I think it kind of falls under the JRPG thing. Where, Bubsy?
That way.
That way? I see them. They're rotating on top of... Okay. Yeah, I think it kind of falls under the JRPG thing, where just JRPGs are so... Like, I love them a lot, but they're so hard to...
Smells like old leather. Bet it's Woolies.
Play and get through consistently, especially when you're doing something like streaming multiple times a week. I heard the second half of Bravely Default sucked ass. The first game? There was stuff that I would say could be a little annoying, but I tried to, I tried to have an open mind about it, and I wound up liking it. But I can totally see how in the moment there's some stuff where people would be like, what is this? Some of the Bravely Second classes were pretty funny. Yeah, I used to play so many more JRPGs when I was underemployed. Get on top. Oh, there's a button! Not a button. Well, it is a button, but it's a springy boy. There you go. Just quit your job so you have more time for JRPGs. Real and true. There you go.
I wonder, how many silver yarn balls do I need to own before
That
I look
away.
attractive to other people?
Still that away. Seeing anything suspicious? Anything on top of this roof? Alley-oop.
That way.
Oh, I do see one. I mean, I used to pretty regularly... Was this the no pants guy? I freaking love pit fights! Slay the disbelievers. Disbelievers of what? Honestly, no idea. I just love screaming. I wanted a screenshot. There we go. Okay, then.
Take care, man.
That away. The only bad thing about my 3D model is now you can see that when I yawn, I stick my tongue out like a cat yawning. Oh, there's some. Yeah, I mean, back before I was working a ton, back before I worked too much and was also streaming, I would pretty regularly, like, platinum. Or rather, get the platinum trophy in JRPGs.
Right over there.
Alright, I gotta go across the bridge. I was a big Tales of platinumer for a while. There you go. There's something on top of there. No. Play Phantasy Star 1. It's the perfect 8-bit RPG length. I've been curious about the Phantasy Stars. I played Phantasy Star, what was the PSP exclusive one? Phantasy Star Universe? I actually played quite a bit. I actually played a bit. I played quite a bit of Phantasy Star Universe. But the last boss in that game is shockingly hard. I remember I was like a pretty good level and everything, and he just ripped my ass apart. And when I looked online, like, how do I beat this guy? Everyone was basically like, grind until you're 80 years old, and I was like, cool. Cyber Sleuth at the bottom of it. Oh shit, Trench! I'm working on it! There's a Bravely Second class involves stuff like a patissier that buffs and debuffs with cakes, a class that lets you equip weapons to all your equipment slots, and blood-coated healer.
Hey! Whoa!
Whoa. My personal one was always Breath of Fire. I really would like to play the Breath of Fire games, so I know... I think 3 is pretty loved? Or is it 4? But I do remember, like, all the hubbub when... Ugh, sorry, readjusting. I remember all the hubbub when Dragon Quarter came out. And people discussing, like, the unique game mechanics of it, which I thought was kind of interesting. Any more here? Or do I go forward? Okay, go forward. Bubsy? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa.
What is this sticky stuff?
Whoa, whoa. How do I get up there? Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Get out of the sticky stuff. Get on this guy. Free had a fishing mini game. I'm listening. Very ahead of its time. Pretty sure it would be popular today. Yeah, like I've heard. That's kind of what I've heard whenever I hear people talk about it. Is they're kind of like, Dragon Quarter was doing the current year before the current year. Like it was trailblazing what would become popular, which I thought was interesting. Okay. We have to wait for that to tilt over. I was too aggressive. You know what? Sometimes it just works. Like Fallout 4. I don't like the way this is turning. Yeah, I was pretty crazy about like platinuming, especially Tales of games. you. So I obviously started with Vesperia because that was my baby, and I love Vesperia. But then I went and I platinumed all of Grace's Ave, and Exilia 2, and kind of where I broke ranks. Actually,
Old leather.
where I broke ranks actually was Zisteria, because I didn't like Zisteria very much. But then I got back into it with Berseria, and I got dangerously close to platinuming Berseria, but there's one minigame on Berseria where you basically have to grind out this crazy amount out of it, and there's no good way to cheat or cheese it at all. You kind of have to do it exactly how it says on the box.
Thinks they're real fun.
And I just couldn't do it. I wasn't strong enough. I mean, I could have done it, but it would have taken forever. I don't like the look of that. Oh my god.
Oh, that's so good.
This is it, little cat. It's smashing time.
Ooh.
Love
Oh, it's one of these.
things.
Whoa. Oh, he has thunderclouds. Okay, so I need to jump that. What the? That got me? Oh, I see. My money's on Bubsy. Oh, okay, now he's down.
Slippery, stupid cat.
Oops. Oh my god. He's dead.
I love smashing things.
He got gamered. So now he's gonna do this. So I gotta glide over that bad boy. And that one. Be on the other side when that happens. And he comes down and I can do this.
Slippery, stupid cat.
Yeah, that game over is absolutely peak. Oh, it was on the other side this time.
I love smashing
I
things.
love smashing things. Oh, hello. That's new. Whoa, okay. There we go. So when it does the explosions, that's when he's gonna fall down.
Slippery, stupid cat.
T-pose, baby.
Damn it! Okay, so I gotta watch out for him doing the slash move when he's doing the ball shoot. Wait, he did the slash thing immediately. Boom. Okay, so this is the big ball guy. Oh no, this is the lightning storm.
I love smashing things.
And he loves smashing things. Okay, so when he picks up like one hand and kind of like shakes a little bit, that's the sword guy. That. Okay. That one is the one that I seem to biff the most.
I love smashing things.
Yeah, the video compression on it is so good.
Slippery.
Some more giant ball friends. Like so. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sword. Lightning. Smashing things. No. I will never stop moving. Pap! Sword. Lightning storm. Smashing things. Ball hell. Oh, he's smashing things in ball hell. Pop, pop, pop. Give me the guy. Boop!
I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah? That robot of yours sure is, though.
Huh?
Hell yeah. And I got all 150. Yeah. Show me my prize.
Ooh, popcorn. Can I have some?
5 yarn balls for a bucket.
5 yarn balls? Never mind.
What are you two up to?
This is usually the moment another ball boss shows up on the screen.
Don't be ridiculous. They wouldn't be this predictable.
Immediately.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Baptiste.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Lovely form, boss.
Sick.
Yeah. Very, very cool.
So true.
I shall keep this brief for you simpletons. You have hurt my subordinates. You have stolen our golden fleece. And, most inexcusably, you are in the way of my grand plans.
Which are?
To rid the world of the organic. Imagine a future where the inorganic rule the world without the inefficients. Natural. This is the glorious future I envision, and no one, especially you, animals, stand in my way. It's only a matter of time before I...
Huh?
What?
Did you just turn it off?
Well, yeah. I sensed a whole villain speech coming on. And who's got time for that?
Bubsy,
That
please.
was actually kind of cool.
Alright, so I got no blueprints and 150. I don't think I have any other
Time to buy something these
300 skins. Oh, I have Night Jacket. Is the last three hundo skin left. Then I have none of these. Same. Honestly, I'm impressed, Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky? This is getting ridiculous. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm impressed you managed to beat Bartholomew. I wonder how, really. Hey, thanks! Well, the trick to it was that I'm not actually that interested to know. Oh, okay. He just gets
Find
cooked.
some time to train in VR, I'm begging you.
I've once again updated the simulation sandbox for you. You really should try exercising in it more often. What do you mean? I train in it all the time. I've been tracking your logins, Bubsy. I know you don't. You've been tracking my logins? Of course! I've been tracking your sleep schedule, eating habits, brainwave activity, which is close to a flat line. Caloric intake, daily steps, doom scrolling time, credit score, number of desperate texts to your exes. Okay, I get the idea. I knew I shouldn't have just signed that EULA agreement you handed me at the beginning of this adventure.
Wanna buy something?
You know what would be a great way to celebrate beating Bartholomew? Wouldn't happen to be buying something from your shop, would it? Read my mind. Treat yourself to something nice. Wouldn't a gift be more Shh, Terry. Battlestar Bubsy. Wait, it does give you a percentage on the title screen. There we go. Alright, we're at 60%. 60% for, what was it, the 3 planets?
Now, where to go next, I wonder?
So there must be like a little something after this last planet. There must be like a, I don't know, a moon or something to make up for that last little like 6.6%. No speed medals. Yeah, because I have literally everything else. I have literally everything else. We must sacrifice some things. Must be a pretty short game. Yeah, I think it's pretty short. I think there's 3 worlds, then maybe something else. Ugh. Probably the last percentage. Oh, yeah, you're so right. Yeah, okay, so maybe I will beat it after the next planet. But that is for next time on Bubsy 4D. For now, I'm gonna go to bed. So very sleepy. I kept accidentally yawning and doing the bleh. I am gonna be on Bubsy 4D. I am gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming I am going to be streaming Metroid Prime 4 tomorrow. So I'll be back. Wait. No, I'm not. I lied. I'm streaming Fallout 4 tomorrow. Don't listen to me. Oops, I mixed up my force. Yes, tomorrow I'll be streaming Fallout 4. At, I think. I was gonna say, okay, I was like, did I get it wrong again? No. Oh, yes. Tomorrow, streaming Fallout 4 on Twitch. So we'll be, I didn't do that much building. I did a little bit of building. I mostly did cleanup. I mostly cleaned up trash. And I built some accommodations, and I helped them plant more food, and I got them some more water, so I did a little bit, but it wasn't that much. It's not a metropolis. Because I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want to go anywhere that would be like spoilies. But I was like, oh, I feel like I need to go more places so that I can get some of the materials that I need to build like the radio tower and stuff like that. And I can't go there because I don't want to spoil myself. So I did clean up the settlement pretty good, and they're pretty set on like food and water now, so that's nice. They can take newcomers now when I can eventually construct the radio tower is how I've kind of set it up. But yeah, I'll be playing Fallout 4 tomorrow on Twitch. I'm not playing Metroid Prime 4 until Saturday. I'll be playing that on Saturday. I wanted to play it on Saturday so that I would have ample time to just sit and marinate in the Metroid. Marinate in the Troid. So yeah, so Fallout 4 tomorrow, Metroid Prime Saturday. Yeah. So I'll see you guys then. I hope you sleep well, and I hope you have a good rest of your night or your morning. You'll want to build a scavenger station, assign someone there to find random junk, but mostly it's up to you to find stuff. Great news, Chief. Great news, Chief. I hope you have a good rest of your night, or your morning, your afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And oh, Tsumi!